All right, let's talk about one of the most annoying, most mysterious problems any of us can have at home, that dreaded drain issue. We're going to pull back the curtain today and show you how modern tech is finally solving these mysteries for good. Okay, let's get into it.
You know the drill, right? You get out the plunger, you pour some nasty chemicals down the drain, and poof, it seems fixed. For a day or two. But then, that water starts backing up again. It's this super frustrating cycle, and it really makes you wonder, what is actually going on deep inside those pipes?
So for the longest time, dealing with drains has been a complete game of guesswork. And as we're about to see, all that guessing can end up costing you a whole lot of money.
Okay, now look at this contrast. It's like night and day. On the left, you've got the old way, just crossing your fingers, hoping a plunger or some harsh chemicals magically fix a problem you can't even see. But on the right, you've got certainty. We're talking about a huge shift from just hoping for the best to knowing exactly what needs to be done.
And this is why it's so important. That clog that seems pretty simple, it could actually be masking a seriously cracked pipe or, tree roots that are just taken over. Ignoring the real problem doesn't just mean more clogs. It can mean digging up your entire yard and getting hit with a repair bill that goes into the thousands. No thanks.
So how do we get out of this guessing game and into the world of certainty? Well, the answer is some pretty incredible technology that gives us a crystal clear view where we've never, ever been able to see before. It's called a drain camera inspection. And really, it's exactly what it sounds like. A plumber feeds this tiny, high-def, waterproof camera way down into your pipes. This isn't a guess anymore. It's a live video feed showing you the precise real-time condition of your entire drain system. And the advantages for you, the homeowner, are just huge. The camera finds the exact spot of the problem. Down to the inch. It sees all that hidden damage, like cracks or roots trying to get in, and crucially, it gives you a no-dig diagnosis. Plus, you get actual video proof you can use for insurance, or even when you're buying or selling a house.
So what kind of nasty surprises are these cameras actually finding hiding in our pipes? Let's take a look at some of the usual suspects we can uncover.
A lot of times, the problem is actually coming from outside your house. Tree roots, believe it or not, are incredibly powerful. They can sneak into the tiniest little cracks and cause these massive blockages. The camera can also spot pipes that have cracked under the pressure from the ground, totally collapsed, or even pulled apart at the joints, all things that are just impossible to see from the surface. And then, of course, you've got all the issues happening on the inside. Years and years of grease and junk can build up, making the pipe narrower and narrower until it's completely clogged. Sometimes a part of the pipe can sink, creating what's called a belly, where waste just sits and collects. And yep, the camera can also find, well, anything else that's been flushed down there that really shouldn't have been. The process itself is surprisingly simple and not at all disruptive. A technician finds the best way into the pipe, they feed in the camera, and then everyone just watches the live feed on a monitor. They document everything, give you a copy of the recording, and then recommend a solution that targets the actual problem. No more guesswork, period. And this right here is the best part. It's a totally transparent process. You're not just taking someone's word for it. You are literally seeing the inside of your own pipes with your own eyes, right there with the professional.
So if you're in the Gatineau and Ottawa region, the team that's bringing this amazing technology to homeowners is Plombier Gatineau, and they've really built their reputation on trust and serious expertise.
And just look at these numbers. They really tell the story, don't they? Over 12 years in the business, more than 5,000 jobs done, and a stellar 4.9-star customer rating. That shows you they're a local name you can really count on.
Okay, this chart might look a little official, but what it really means is professionalism. Their RBQ license, that confirms they're qualified and insured. Being a member of the CMMTQ means they stick to the highest standards for master plumbers. And being fully insured, that means your home is completely protected. This, right here, is what peace of mind looks like. And they're truly local experts. They serve communities right across the Ottawa region. So whether you're in Gatineau, Hull, Aylmer, or even a bit further out in places like Chelsea, Wakefield, or Val-des-Mont, they cover the whole greater National Capital Region. All right, so we've seen the problem, and we've seen the incredible solution. Now, what's the next step to get that kind of certainty for your own home? Now, here's a pro tip. This technology is absolutely critical in one specific situation. Think about it. If you're buying a new house, why is getting a pre-purchase camera inspection so completely essential? Well, the answer is simple. It is the ultimate protection against a massive hidden surprise. A regular home inspector, he can't see underground. Replacing a sewer line can cost thousands upon thousands of dollars.
A quick camera inspection is some of the cheapest insurance you will ever buy to make sure you're not moving into a financial nightmare. You know, when you boil it all down, it really comes down to this simple idea. It's time to stop guessing what's wrong with your drains and start seeing the truth.
So if you're in the Gatineau region and you are ready for that clarity, just give Plombier Gatineau a call. They offer free quotes and even same-day service to help you finally solve your drain mysteries once and for all.